Hi, this is a quick video to have a look around Google Classroom, see how to find all the files that you're going to need for your child's lesson, or if you're the child there, how you find your lesson, and look at how you are going to use a document that a teacher's prepared for you so that you can type into that and then send it back to your teacher easily. And also, if that isn't what you want to do and you want to do it on paper by hand, and you want to upload a photo of that, we'll cover that too. Okay, so this is just a test classroom that I've set up. And you can use the stream, but we always go to classwork with my class. And here I've got one ready. So we click on the lesson, or the assignment that they're called. We click on the lesson, and there it is. You can work your way down like this, but it's just much better to click View Assignment, and that opens it in a new page. Okay, so we've got the explanation of what's going on. We've got all the files that you're going to need. Okay, and this is the rather good bit. If I can just move myself out of the way. On this side, we've got the Your Work box. Now, if that's all been set up properly, you'll have a template file, or a file that you can type in just for you. Okay. So here we're doing a lesson on meanings of words, keywords, and the idea is that you come up with some meanings and you look things up in dictionaries. Okay, so let's go and click on there. So this is if you want to actually type your work into a document that a teacher's prepared for you. Okay. So, didn't really want to do that. Okay. So let's just add some random things in here. Test. Or you'd put lots of useful things in here. This is where you're typing your work. And now, if we want to hand that in, it's as straightforward as clicking that Turn In button. The beauty of this document is it's been personalized with your name up here and the name that the teacher gave it in the first place. So this is a test user, and putting definitions, a meaning sheet. Okay, let's click on that. That Turning In button that you just saw there not only saves it doesn't actually save it because it's saving all the time, but it closes it and sends it directly to your teacher. It says, are you sure you want to hand this in? Sometimes it's called Turn In, sometimes it's called Hand In, sometimes it's called Submit. Yeah, let's hand it in. Okay. Now that's gone through to your teacher. So your teacher will see that in their classroom. Just say, oh my word, I didn't mean to do that. I want to change it. Easy peasy. Click on Unsubmit. Okay. Unsubmit, make changes. I'm not going to do that now, but that's where you do it. And you can always do that. That's not tricky. If you're thinking, oh, I can't remember what was actually in the file. Well, here, this is the file that you've submitted. Okay. So you can click on that and it'll just open back up for you. I'm going to close that down again because I really don't need it. But a key word here, something important, is that don't play around with sharing. Okay, that really doesn't send it to the right place at all. Even if you do find your teacher's email address, don't do that. Let's close this down. So maybe you didn't want to type into a document. You want to do this by hand. You want to write it out in a book or on a piece of paper and take a photo. Let's do that now then. Okay, that, if you want to upload it, is much easier to do with a phone and a Google Classroom app. Okay, it's very straightforward. But I'm doing one that I've taken a photo of with my computer and it's sitting on my hard drive. So here we go. I'm just going to unsubmit so that we can then submit some more things, because at the moment it's not letting me. Right, okay. So this is what it would look like for you. You're going to go to the Add or Create. Remember, you are in View Assignments. Go to Add or Create. And I'm going to add a file from my computer. And you can drag and drop or browse. I'm going to go into my computer, into my files, and here's one that I've created earlier. Click on that. And now it's taking it out of my computer and putting that already into Google Classroom. So having a little think about it. Okay, just to make sure you want to check it's right, let's click on it to have a little look what it looks like. It's just random, nothing of interest. So just like before, we're going to select Hand In to send the photo of the writing to the teacher. But so the teachers don't get a load of junk, why don't you get rid of the empty document that you don't need this document because you haven't actually filled it in. You've just done it by hand. So by clicking on that cross, that gets rid of it. Okay. So now you've got to hand it in, and that photo in. Hand it in. Yes, I do want to hand that photo in. And it's done. Okay. I hope you found that useful.